Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to YWE, and this is before the show even started. Andre Jones going directly after Brandon Collins here. Can only imagine from beating him last week and basically decisive fashion. I mean, not decisive fashion, but Andre was definitely, in control most of the matchup, but then Brandon Collins just showed him that he could do whatever he could to get the dub, and that's exactly what he was able to do, was to get that W last week. And now Andre just taking it straight to him. Had him up in power bomb position. Please, oh my God, oh my, Andre Jones power bomb onto, Jesus Christ. I don't even want to say what he got power bombed onto, but bouncing directly off it, going straight down to the ground, and now Andre walking over to get the chair. Andre, please, no. Oh my gosh. Where the hell is the referees? Where's the official security? Somebody. Oh, Jesus. Andre just constantly over and over again hitting Brandon Collins with that chair. And Andre's gonna go ahead and pick Brandon up, get him into that suplex position. Right over there to where the table is. No, Andre, power bomb position. No, don't you do it. Don't you do it. Oh my gosh. Andre Jones slamming Brandon Collins into the table, and Brandon's getting up, surprisingly. And Andre looking like he might have been looking for that spear, but Brandon was able to block it. And Andre going right back after Brandon with the chair again, taking it right to Brandon Collins. Where the hell are the referees? Somebody get some help back there. Jesus. Andre sizes him up. Andre going right back after Brandon, not even giving him an opportunity to block the spear once again, but he's gonna be looking to set him up once again. And big clothesline. Huge clothesline from Andre Jones right there. And oh, there's the spear. There's the spears. But ladies and gentlemen, we got to start the show. What the f is going on with that chair? But we have to start the show, ladies and gentlemen. We'll hopefully get an update on Brandon Collins and what's going on with him later. Oh, Jesus. I don't know if you guys were able to see that in the background there, but Jesus Christ. Well, looks like we're going to be starting the night off right, and starting the night off with the second matchup, that's best of 7 series, where the winner will go on to be the #1 contender for the YouTube Wrestling Championship belt that right now is currently held by Austin Creed himself after beating Chris Danger last week. And Phoenix Nitro already making his way down to the ring. I cannot wait to hear what this man Vince is gonna have to say here in YWE. He is the leader of the brainwashed generation, and let's just say I'm not brainwashed, ladies and gentlemen, but I guarantee you some of his fans are, the way that they cheer for him. But this is just like Phoenix Nitro, always making the crowd wait for him to get into the ring, making his opponent wait, whether he's in the ring or in the back waiting for his entrance. Phoenix loves these slow walks to the ring, gets his mind right. That's why he was able to beat Aaron Matthews last week. I'm pretty sure it was all about the mind games from Phoenix Nitro. And you see that crack, that dome right there on his arm. And that is the move that put it away for him last week to get that 1-0 victory. Is that maneuver going to be the same one that gets it done for him tonight? But ladies and gentlemen, it's time for his opponent to make his way down to the ring. And you can already know he's pissed off. He's pissed off from last week. He feels like he should have won that match, but unfortunately he was not able to kick out after the before the count of 3 after getting hit with that crack the dome. but you know the Simply Better one is going to be here to try to make this a tied series. But is he going to have enough to get the job done? Not giving anyone a satisfaction of hearing his music. You can only imagine what the Simply Better one is going to be out here trying to pull out all the stops to get this series tied up. Yeah, I know personally that it's not easy to come back from a 2-0 deficit. And when you get to 2-0, you're only one loss away from a 3-0 deficit, and those are impossible to come back from. The crowd does love Aaron Matthews, though. You can listen to that roar as soon as he put his hand up. And then there goes that eyebrow raise. The fans loving every second of it. Phoenix Nitro. Aaron Matthews is trying to get this match underway. It feels like he was trying to come out strong with that right hand, but he does get this takedown right here. It's not slamming the head against the mat. But Aaron Matthews trying to battle back like he might have been trying to go to the top rope, but a little bit too early in this matchup. It's a little bit of hanging him up on the ropes right there from Phoenix Nitro. And biting the hand of Aaron Matthews is Phoenix Nitro once again. Big kick to the head. And you hear the fans chanting Simply Better right there. A big right hand from Phoenix Nitro, almost knocking out Aaron Matthews. And now he's gonna look to make Aaron Matthews possibly submit early on in this matchup. Can he get it done? Is this gonna be the cow? I thought that might have been the cow, that might have been the hunt that broke the camel's back, should I say. But it looks like Aaron still has enough in him to go ahead and keep on with this match. I mean, it is early on in this match, but he still has all his energy. And, just slamming the head of Phoenix Nitro into the corner right there, followed by a big chop. Another slamming of the head. Can we follow with another chop? No. And Aaron Matthews is gonna go ahead and pick him up, hanging him up on the ropes. Big drop kick. Completely missing with that moonsault, ladies and gentlemen. You might have thought that he might have been in the middle of the ring, but the Simply Better one miscalculated just a little bit, and now over the top. Power bomb position and slamming him down hard with the power bomb. Kick to the gut, followed by a couple chops. And nice suplex from Aaron Matthews. Aaron Matthews looking to play. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Matthews trying to put out all the stops right now, trying to get this series tied one apiece. But Phoenix Nitro showing it's going up 2-0 right now. Even though he's not particularly winning so far in this matchup, as Aaron Matthews has been in control for most of this matchup. Now he's looking to put in this sharpshooter right here, and he's going to be wrenching on the back and the legs of Phoenix Nitro. Is this going to be enough to get him to tap out? But Phoenix powering out just like Aaron Matthews did earlier on in the matchup. Both of these ties a little bit too fresh to be put away that easily. And Phoenix looking like we could be looking for a little bit of Shambo is what I believe he calls it. I could be very wrong with that. I'm gonna have to have a conversation with him about what he calls that later on, ladies and gentlemen, just so I can get the correct pronunciation of his move. It looked like he was looking for a crack the dome out of nowhere, but Aaron Matthews was able to reverse it and big power bomb it into the corner area. And the Simply Better knee out of nowhere. Simply Better knee down to a power bomb to the simply better knee. And this series is tied 1 apiece. Oh, Chris Danger laying down the gauntlet. He wants a rematch for that YouTube Wrestling Championship belt. But right now we're focusing on one of the newer signings here in YouTube Wrestling Entertainment, and that is Rufus Jones. One of the other big bads down in the independent scenes, finally getting a contract here in YouTube Wrestling Entertainment. But he's gonna have his hands full as he will be taking on the reigning and yes, defending YouTube television champion, Dante Inferno. The championship will be on the line here tonight as well, as Dante Inferno is choosing to let this match be for the championship belt. And speaking of the man, the myth, the legend himself, holding that YouTube television championship at waist high, Mr. Layman Hot himself, the hottest man on the roster, no freaky, Dante Inferno. Dante Inferno picking up a big win last week as he was able to pin Macho T, shoulders to the mat, to get the 1, 2, 3 to become the inaugural YouTube television champion. And we did see some disappointment from Macho T after the match, but I'm pretty sure he's not taking. He might be a little sad, but he's a great competitor here in the YouTube wrestling scene. But Mr. Dante Inferno just happened to be better that night. Just similar to what Chris Danger has said when he said he wanted a rematch for the YouTube Wrestling Championship. Dante Inferno letting the crowd see that beautiful championship that could possibly get a new redesign, who knows, someday. I cannot wait to see what Rufus Jones has what it takes to here in YWE. This man is jacked, swollen. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, when we do steroids tests, he is perfectly clean. And DDT right there from the champion, though. Champion immediately going directly at the challenger, showing no fear, stomping on the head of Rufus. And Dante Inferno missing with that dropkick. I thought he had him right there. But Rufus has Dante up in powerbomb position there. Oh my gosh, did you hear the thunder of this? Did you hear that sound of his back hitting the canvas? Oh my gosh. Rufus showing off that power already in this matchup, just manhandling the champion. Dante Inferno might have been a little bit more than he can chew. Jesus Christ, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot speak today. The big right hand from the challenger as he's gonna go ahead and pick Dante Inferno directly in the air. Straight deadlifting Dante Inferno and just slamming him down to the mat. And now the big man's going up to the top rope. Dante trying to get to him. Dante is able to move out the way just in time for Rufus to go right over the top of him. And Dante trying to battle out of his own, going directly down to the knee of Rufus. Dante, knee to the cojones once again, another one. Dropping the challenger down to the mat and then dropping the elbow right onto the chest of Rufus is Dante Inferno. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Dante is not one to shy away from a fight. He's going directly at Rufus here. He knows he might be bigger, but he knows that he is just better. Over the top of Dante Inferno. Dante's able to cut that off immediately. Dante's gonna go ahead and throw him into the corner, but it looks like Rufus was able to stop, but then he's just gonna land right there in the corner anyways. And Dante, a little bit of snake eyes into the corner. And Dante's going up to the middle row, off the top now, big elbow drop. And now stomping on the head of Rufus again. And just for good measure, one more time from Mr. Inferno. And Dante Inferno fully in control of this matchup. Gonna go ahead and throw him to the corner, but down here comes Rufus with the kicks out the corner. And Rufus gonna have, backbreaker. Another one. And then just manhandling Dante Inferno like he was a cruiserweight. Oh my gosh, planting Dante Inferno down. That could be it for Dante Inferno as Rufus gonna drag him to the middle of the ring. And one. And he kicks out at one. Dante Inferno being put into a predicament right there. Spear! A spear out of nowhere! One! But Dante kicking out before a 2 count. I think that was just pure instinct from Dante Inferno. I don't think he truly knew where he was, but hey, he's up. He's on his feet. He's giving clotheslines. That might have triggered something inside of Dante Inferno as he gets a big drop kick off the middle rope. And now Dante going up to the top rope. Double stomp to the gut of Rufus, and he thinks that could be enough to put the big man away, and he kicks out at 2. And Dante Inferno's gonna go ahead and just pick him up. Throw him into the corner, looking for a running clothesline into the corner, but gets all of it. Dante goes to the outside, thinks twice of it, goes back inside, starts stomping on the knee of Rufus Jones. And the champion throws the challenger into the corner here. And we could be looking at 10 fists in the corner. But Rufus immediately just throws him off. And Rufus looking for a suplex, possibly. He has him up. Standing, stalling. Showing the power he possesses, one-handed suplex. Blood rushing to the head of Dante Inferno as he still kicks out at 2. And that is pissing off Rufus as he starts stomping on the chest, neck area of Dante Inferno as he's now going to the top rope. Oh, he's gonna wait for Dante to get to his feet. And now, oh, big reversal from Dante Inferno as he catches him out of midair. And Dante Inferno with the flame wheel. The flame wheel from Dante Inferno, and that could be it. No. Dante Inferno, we thought he had him off the flame wheel, but he's setting him up. He is setting him up, and that Inferno overdrive is it for Rufus. 1, 2, and 3. And Dante Inferno retains his YouTube television championship. A huge win, but let's not mistaken, Rufus had a hell of a match here tonight. So what's this? What's going on? What is Macho T doing out here? Oh my God, look at the strength of Macho T. Look what he did to Dante Inferno. The strength, oh my gosh, that knee. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to go to commercial here, but oh my gosh, Macho T. We gotta go to commercial. Oh Jesus, the knee. We gotta go to commercial, ladies and gentlemen. We got to. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. How crazy was that? Dante Inferno picking up a huge win, retaining his title against a newcomer here in the YouTube Wrestling Entertainment. And then Macho T, after the fact, attacking him with 2 devastating knee strikes, knocking out Dante Inferno right before we went to commercial. But right now we do have Carter making his way down to the ring right here. And I am getting an update in my head from the earlier tonight's attack. Brandon Collins did unfortunately suffer multiple bruised ribs. He actually has 1 broken rib. I think they're just telling me bruised ribs. Is that, you sure? And a possibly a concussion. They're still doing the concussion protocol, but that was a heinous attack from Andre onto Brandon Collins to start off the night. But that is the update on Brandon Collins. We hope to hear more from him next week, or at least hear from Andre on why he attacked Brandon Collins. Hopefully next week here in the YouTube Wrestling Entertainment. But Carter looks to be in one-on-one action here as he's going against another individual who was unfortunate enough to not pick up a win last week. But he's going against Mr. John Blood. I'm excuse James Darnell. Why did I say John Blood? I have no idea. I apologize. I apologize. I'm going to find myself for disrespecting you like that, my good sir. I apologize. But that's what happens here on live television, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes you get the name wrong, and hey, it happens. And I'm gonna have to hear about that later on from Mr. Darnell when we get to the back. But I'm going to apologize to him right now on air in front of all of you. I apologize for getting your name incorrect. James Darnell was also one of the individuals, unfortunate enough to not get a win last week. In fact, he lost to an individual who will be in the main event tonight for the YouTube Hardcore Championship. In fact, both of these individuals lost to 2 men who are in the main event tonight for the YouTube Hardcore Championship. And I cannot wait for that one. That was going to be a hell of a match. And that bell is underway. Look at the height difference from James and Carter. And James slamming him down hard into the middle of that ring right there, and now stopping the mud hole inside of Carter. And a big right hand from James, planting him down. He think that could be enough to get the job done, but that's not enough. We know the heart and determination that Carter possesses from his match last week in that triple threat. He was hit with everything in the book, and now he plants James down, and he think that could be enough to get the job done, but James gonna go ahead and power out at 2. And the crowd getting into it with a little bit of a too sweet chant right there. And big boot from Carter, followed by a beautiful senton. Oh, Carter just taking it right to him right there. Ducks underneath. Backbreaker, slapping him down hard. And taking it to the knee once again. Drop kick to the back of the head. And Carter thinks that could be enough as well. But he doesn't even get a 1 count. And now Carter's going to try. Oh, no, James battling back. Looking for that right hand move. Carter ended up getting his right hand before him. And, oh, beautiful cut. Rolling cutter right there from Carter onto James. And James didn't like that one big, trying to pick Carter up, but Carter battling back. The craftiness of Carter. Slamming him down hard onto the mat, showing the strength he possesses as well. And you know that, oh my gosh, that knee is so devastating. And he believes that was enough to knock him out too. Oh, but only getting a 2 count as James able to kick out. Carter's been in control of most of the matchup here tonight. It's just surprising as James gets onto the shoulders of Carter, and Carter with that beautiful maneuver that could put James away. Oh my gosh. Carter picking up a huge win over James, and James having another tough loss. Not being able to get the job done again, but Carter showing how talented he is, picking up a huge win here tonight. Oh, my big words from Austin Creed. But I'll get to that later on. But right now, it is main event time here in YouTube Wrestling Entertainment. And making his way to the ring first, he is the master of brutality. I like to call him the cowboy himself, Steven Silver. This match is perfect for his brutality. It is a hardcore match for the YouTube Hardcore Championship. After picking up a huge win last week over James Darnell, he was able to solidify his stake. He was able to get his spot here tonight in the main event for the YouTube Hardcore Championship. And his opponent was able to pick up a huge win in a triple threat match last week as well. And that is one of the coldest individuals in the game. Mr. Sub-Zero himself, Iceland Frost. Mr. Frost always looking swag now, but look at this athleticism right here from Mr. Frost. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot wait for this matchup. This is gonna, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is for that YouTube Hardcore Championship belt. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. One of these two men will be champion after tonight. Who is it gonna be? And Frost immediately coming out, get him into a collar title, but look, already getting to the snake eyes into the corner and looking for that moonsault, getting it onto the back of Iceland Frost. And now Iceland trying to block, trying to make sure that those hits does not get through. And big knees from Steven Silver. Like I said, oh my gosh, raking the head of Iceland. And then, oh my gosh. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this match suits Steven Silver the best. He can bring out every bit of brutality that he has with that diving knee off the top rope. 2. Oh, but he's gonna kick out before he gets to that count of 3. Stopping on the chest of Iceland Frost is Steven Silver. And now Steven looking to try to make Iceland submit. Is he already gonna get the job done? But no, Iceland battling out of it. Gives a huge right hand to Steven. And now he's gonna go ahead and throw him into the corner right here. Bouncing his head off the top turnbuckle. Giving him some rights in the corner. And that huge clothesline to follow it up as well. Both of these two men know how to bring out the brutality within each other. As I stated, ladies and gentlemen, this is a hardcore match, and Iceland Frost is already trying to get hardcore. It's, oh my gosh, slamming, oh my. The sledgehammer against the chest of Steven Silver. He looks like he can barely breathe. It's Iceland Frost thinking you guys are match 1, but Steven able to kick out at the count of 1. And now Steven trying to make his way to his feet. Iceland with another big right hand. And Iceland gonna go ahead and break him up, spinning him right down onto the mat. And he's gonna do it again, showing that strength. Power bomb position, oh, planting him down onto the mat once again. And get over here, end of days for Steven Silver. That could be it. That could be all she wrote. And Iceland Frost is your new hardcore champion. But Steven is not happy about that whatsoever. Oh my gosh, pushing the referee. Holy